Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Saturday morning meditation. How exciting is all this? I'm very easily pleased. Anyway, good morning. Just wait for a few people to join us. It's very dark in here. Let's have a light on. Oh, does that make any difference? Yeah, a little bit. Tra-la-la. Again, I've got to clear this desk. It's an absolute pit. Oh, hello, lovely Ashley. How are you? Pam, darling. Dawn. How are you? You need this. Well, say that afterwards, because I might be taking you on a roller coaster of fear and terror. No, I won't actually. I really try not to. This is naughty, and I really shouldn't share it, but I've had lots of coffee this morning, so I'm on caffeine overdrive. Hello, lovely Marion. We had a Zoom dem with 3 mediums. Hello, lovely Tony. So sorry I couldn't help you tomorrow, but I'm actually being taken out to luncheon, which is very exciting. Yeah, we had a Zoom demonstration with 3 mediums, and I had them all in a breakout room before we went live. I won't mention their names to save all of our embarrassment. And we were talking, getting ready to go in, do the service and everything, as you would do in a real church. And when it was time to close the breakout room and, unleash ourselves on the awaiting virtual congregation, I'm like, come on, guys, give them hell. And they all just looked at me and I'm like, oh, no, maybe not. Maybe give them the exact opposite of that. Anyway, an embarrassing moment. That is not connected to that at times. Anyway, hello, Mary Bell. Good morning, Eva. How are you, my darling? So, a bit croaky again this morning. We've got a hedge opposite us, which is in full bloom, and I think it's that, which is such a shame because it's that honey-scented flower. It's really nice, but just a wee bit croaky. Anyway, we're all here, which is wonderful. And you haven't come to hear me waffling. You've come to get a little bit of time. So wherever you are, whether you're laying down, sitting down, it matters not. Hello, Francis, darling. How are you? Yeah, it doesn't matter where you are, whether you're listening live or you're listening on one of the catch-up opportunities. Just make yourself comfy. Just switch off from all those distractions that are going on in our life. We're going again, everything's shifting, I'm finding. It's like being at sea for the last few years, and sometimes we get caught up in these little swells. And again, it's just, I don't know, it's just trying to make sense, isn't it, of what's going on in our worlds and the world beyond our worlds as well. It's interesting. It's interesting. Anyway, so just get yourselves comfy. Just try and visualize in your mind's eye anything calm, anything that's non-engagemental. So we can be looking at a country scene, fields and fields of grain at this time of year, ripening gently in the sun. Or seaside scene, beautiful summer's day on a quiet beach. Just laying back, looking up, watching the clouds drift slowly across the sky. Really doesn't matter. It's your meditation. You'll find something to get your physical mind out of play. So we're going to be working with today just that little bit of peace. bringing that peace into our lives, because we are starting to get swept up again with life, the universe, and everything going on around us. So we just need to keep that anchor there in our own internal peace. So as we gently go along now with the music, just imagine yourself for what you truly are. That infinite spirit here for this time to experience this reflection of life. And as you link in with that divine source within us all, the thread of that which we call God, which holds all things together, remember too that being aware and understanding that link with the divine essence of all things enables us too to be co-creators of all that is around us. We choose to look out of a window and see discontent, disharmony, upset and anguish. That is what we have created. So choose instead to gaze out at the beauty in this world. Always there for eyes that see. The glory of the trees at this time of year, in full leaf, providing a haven, a sanctuary and habitation for birds, for insects, and also for their part in our ecosystem. Breathing in carbon dioxide and exhaling oxygen back into the atmosphere. And take this one small example of how this beautiful planet functions and lives. Link in with that Gaia energy, that soul that supports the physical life upon this planet, reminding us that we are all interconnected. We are not separate or above or below, but equal partners in everything that is within our physical world. The way the sea operates, bringing currents which affect our climate, which bring nourishing rains to help our crops grow and to support the wildlife and the wild areas amongst our planet. The rain falling from the skies and either flowing in streams into rivers, back into the sea, or through expiration, that moisture returned to the atmosphere. And just wonder and marvel at this beautiful circle of life which goes on each and every day, every second, and has done for aeons and will do for aeons. And remember too, this is a reflection of our spirit, the eternal us, the us that has lived forever and shall live forever, experiencing life. And as we take that knowledge on and allow that knowledge to just be within our mindset, in our consciousness. Let's take that courage, take that fortitude, take that peace and presence of mind, that all things pass. All things are there for a reason at that time. And when we can engage instead of reacting, when we can listen instead of shouting, and when we can learn instead of rebelling, we will find that peace, that joy, that equanimity, that we are beings of light, that we are spirit, that there is only the shedding of the physical skin, but that essence, that personality, that love that resides in each and everything, that is what will endure the winds of time. That is what will go on progressively through life and lives, through the life between life and the lives reflected in physical incarnations, ever learning, ever growing, never hurried, never rushed, never bound by rules and others' wants and needs, free to flourish, free to grow, blooming like the blue cornflowers that are here today in our hedgerows and byways, providing sustenance for bees and pollinators, and germinating that seed that will go on once the physical flower has returned its elements to Mother Nature. That seed that will rest in its life between lives, ready to grow and flourish and bloom once again when conditions are right. I'll leave you now just with these thoughts about the never-ending circle of life, about the tree of life, the roots deep within the earth, drawing up moisture and nutriments to grow above the earth, for the leaves to fall back to the earth to enrich the ground, for the moisture to go back into the atmosphere to return once more as rain. Just with those simple views, to see the never-ending cycle of life. God bless you all. we gently, gently return to where we started. Keep with us this knowledge, this understanding of the continuity of all life. Everything reflects life itself. And as we return to our daily lives, help us to understand where the patterns of the past still exist. Help us to analyze where we no longer find comfort, succor, satisfaction in repeating the patterns of the past, and realize that we have transcended, we have evolved, we are the perfect pinnacle of our creation today, and revel and glory in that. And remember, each and every new day is a new journey, unbound by barriers, unbound by constraints, but a new and glorious day in which to explore, in which to understand, in which to engage. Well, that came out of the blue. So just leave you there just for a moment. Come round when you're ready. Come round when you're ready. No rush. It was quite a deep one, that. What are they up to today then? Interesting. That was, I love that. I absolutely love that. I love it when they move in like that. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're all back. We're going to have the what's coming up time. So exciting. You've all gone very quiet. I hope I haven't knocked you all out there. So what have we got coming up today? I have part 2 on a personal note. I'm being interviewed by Trevor Baldwin for his Spirit Talks podcast, and it's really interesting, actually. I'm quite enjoying it. We did part 1 yesterday and part 2 today, so when that's released, I'll put the link out. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. There's some interesting questions, and it's nice to be on the other side of the camera as well. So so that's going to keep me busy for until lunchtime. Then I've got the wonderful Elaine Bevan coming over for a cuppa and a catch up. So very blessed to have wonderful people like Elaine in my life. And then tonight, 7 o'clock, we are going live online on our Facebook channels and our YouTube channel. And we're having a Zoom evening because Tim Abbott, who is our guest tonight, is over in Switzerland doing a training weekend, but he's very graciously said yes, he will talk with us. And slight change in the original program, we'll be talking about the value of evidence within our movement. And that's really good, very big subject, but yeah, it'll be really interesting. And wonderful to link up with Tim again, ardent supporter and great friend to the church. And we're also going to see him here physically in September, taking a trance development workshop in September. So it's really great that we've made such good friends in the virtual world, and we're meeting up I'm sure you all remember we had the wonderful Jack and Lola over from Denmark recently. And what a joy that was to just meet these people, and people coming into the church. Jen Saunders was here the other week. Oh, it's great. Loving it. Anyway, so tonight, 7 o'clock, a Zoom meeting. I will stream it onto the Facebook page, and I will keep an eye on comments on the Facebook page and do my best, but it's not always possible or achievable. Tomorrow, we have a lovely lady coming down from London, Jacqueline Hill, and we're looking forward to her first visit to us here at Poole, and she'll be taking our divine service at 11 a.m. We open our doors at 10:15, where our healers are ready and waiting to work with people. Oh, sorry, I'll just switch back to this screen. Thank you for the wonderful comments. So doors open 10:15. Healing is available. It's also a very good chance to catch up with people. I do love the chatter that goes on before a service. It's really nice to see people not only engaging with the church, but engaging with each other once more. And then services at 11 o'clock. That will be streamed live to view only on our Facebook page with the wonderful Pauline, who is our online moderator and is doing a sterling job. But I feel I need to get other moderators in to allow Pauline to actually come back into the church and enjoy a service. Anyway, so that's tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Then Monday evening, our Healing Development Circle evening. So a little reminder for any of our registered church healers to be here for 6:45. And anybody in the area wishing to receive healing, if you're here for a 7:15 start. Our healing team here at the church continues to go from strength to strength. And I'm not saying that as a sales ploy. I say it because I mean it. Our healing team is awesome here. Very diverse range of people and characters, but they all work together under the same energy, and it's just brilliant. On Wednesday, 3 o'clock, we have a divine style service. So divine services consist of prayer, philosophy, healing, and evidential mediumship. And we have Angie Freeland taking that. So that's 3 o'clock. Doors open 2:15 for healing before the service if you would like. A week today, our Lyceum evening is being taken by Margaret Challenger from South Wales. I came across Margaret. Somebody recommended a video of hers on standards of mediumship, and I instantly adored her because she spoke very common sense, very practical approach, and very interesting views on the standard of evidential mediumship within our churches and centres at this time. So looking forward to that. It will, as her surname suggests, it may be a bit challenging for some people, but do you know what? With the years and years and years of experience this lady has got as working as a course tutor and organiser at the Arthur Findlay College, she has amassed a great deal of knowledge in her time, linked to her own wisdom and understanding. So I'm really looking forward to meeting up with her. She's a lovely lady, and that'll be fun. So that's a week today, 7 o'clock, and that'll be live on our Facebook channels and YouTube. Anything else coming up? No, we'll leave it at that today. So lots to do, lots to think of. I know this summer is being a bit pants at the moment. It's sort of like, here you go. Very frustrating. Never mind. There is always a blessing out there. We just got to find it. Have a beautiful, wonderful day today. Look forward, some of you may be catching up with us tonight to talk with the wonderful Tim. Whatever you're doing, look for the joy in it and look for the lessons in it. Even if it's a bit onerous, it's bringing you something. It's bringing you wisdom. It's bringing you knowledge. It's bringing you understanding. So celebrate that fact. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Take care. Lots of love. And we